What's up, guys? This is Cody Flash. I'm here to talk about racism. Um, Racism is a powerful thing, whether it be against racism or supporting racism. I am against racism completely and 100%. I cannot stand why people, not really can't stand, I can't stand racism, but I can't comprehend why people go to the effects that they do, go to the extremes that they do just to get a ridiculous point across. For instance, the other day, I'm sure most of you have seen it, a certain girl, I don't know her name, I do not know this girl, but she's a white female. She made a video for YouTube, and in that video she says that America has a huge problem, and that problem is black people. She says that you lose them in the dark, they eat all the goddamn chicken, and then she says, and there's just everything else that's wrong with them. She goes on to say that there needs to be a plague that only affects black people. And she's just calling them, and I'm just going to go ahead and say that I am going to use the word nigger and all kinds of different lingo that different races is used for to prove a point. But she just goes on to call them niggers and all kinds of shit like that. Okay, well, that's really fucked up. Then she makes an apology video. Now, either A, she was scared as hell of all the black people who saw it, or B, she wanted to make herself look better than what she had made herself look prior to the prior video. Personally, I don't believe that an apology should be an acceptance. That does not justify what she said or what she did. That was just a really fucked up thing for her to do. Secondly, okay, that's just that's just one aspect of it. The KKK, seriously, Ku Klux Klan, it's more like fucking like kitty kid kids. I mean, that is just something so ridiculous. God created everyone. Every single person on this earth. And if you're religious or, you're a Christian like me, I believe that. He created everyone. Different color, of different languages, for a reason. Making fun of colored people, or someone who's not white, or someone who's not in your race, that's like making fun of one of God's creations, and, well, you're gonna have to answer for that one. Now there is, and I don't understand why black people are referred to niggers anyway. A nigger is an ignorant person, not a nigger is not a black person. It's an ignorant person. There's white niggers, black niggers, Mexican niggers, Spanish niggers, Chinese niggers, all kinds. I mean, I don't understand it myself. If you're going to refer to black people, refer to them as black people. Not colored. I don't like that term. Colored or Negroes, that's, in my opinion, that's racist. It may not be, but that's how I look at it. Colored people, I mean, I'm colored. I'm not white. If you put my skin up to a sheet of paper, they do not look the same, So I'm colored too. I'm pink-ish, kinda. I mean, that's just, what's the deal with that, okay? Now we'll go on to the Mexicans. Okay, why make fun of them? What have they done to you? Just because they come into, America on their, most of the time, it's legal. Most times it's illegal. It's both situations. I think that it shouldn't matter, because what the fuck did white people do? They entered this country and took the Indians' lands. I mean, Indians are my people. You're stepping on my home ground. How the fuck do you think that makes me feel? You come in, barge your way into the fucking over the ocean, and then just say, we'll give you 3 rocks for like this piece of land. And of course Indians were stupid enough to do it, but it's stupid. And then go and enslave them. That's so, white people are just mean as hell. I mean, I'm not racist against white people. I love them. I love everybody. But think about it. White people did kind of do something kind of fucked up. You know, the English, they kind of fucked up on that, I think. But, I mean, that's just an opinion. However, but back to the Mexicans, they're people too. You know, they're not just like these little creatures that walk the earth. They're not these, you know, they're not fucking blood-sucking things that just, like, come across and, hola, I'm going to kill you. You know, they're people, you know. You have, it's the same way with white people. You have rude Mexicans, you have rude white people. You have rude black people. You have rude everybody. So, why make fun of them? Why go and call them spicks or, you know, beaners? Like, what the fuck is a beaner? Really? Like, what? How the fuck does that even make sense? A beaner is somebody who picks beans, I thought. But I guess, I don't know how the fuck you can relate a beaner to a Mexican. That just makes no fucking sense to me whatsoever. But, that's whatever. Asian people. What the fuck do they do to you? I mean, hell, think about it. And I'm not being racist when I say this, but Chinese makes over 90% of the fucking stuff that we have here. And, if you look on anything that you have, it'll say made in made in China, or made in Taiwan or Korea, or just made in an Asian country. That's because that's what they do. We take it and use it. We buy it from them. We sure didn't have a fucking problem sending our jobs to them. I mean, so why make fun of them now? You know, calling them cross-eyed or making up ridiculous rumors, ridiculous things about them. Like, well, I remember, and this is going to be kind of weird, but I remember when I was like 11 or whatever, this, I heard, I think it was, I'm not really sure who it was like a cousin or something. I heard them talking, and they said that they were asking someone if it was true that a Asian woman's vagina goes the same way as her eyes do. That's just like, I just really, if I had understood the concept of all this now, I think I would have got up and bitch slapped the fuck out of that person, because really that is the stupidest thing to say ever. Stupid as fuck. I mean, ridiculous, really, it is. Okay, you know, and then the Indians, you know, with the stone in their forehead, or saying that, you know, like, my dad, he was my dad, and he always said, made the joke, if you know what the stone in the middle of the forehead is for, and I'd be like, what? He said, so when you marry him and you peel it off, you see if you win a gas station or motel. You know, I thought, okay, because I didn't really quite understand it at that, you know, when I was that young. But now I do, and I really think that I swear to God, it's so stupid. Okay, the stone is for religious purposes. It's not somebody sniping them out. That is just fucking ridiculous. Okay, just because they own stores, or because they own motels or whatever. Okay, let them. I mean, hell, they're doing you a favor. You don't have to deal with the bullshit. I mean, you know, they're trying to make a living just like every other fucking person in the world does. They are working, they are making money, they are making you money. It all affects the whole balance of America. And to make fun of that you're making fun of America. You're making fun of God, because you're making fun of God's creations. How does that make you feel? To think about it. God made them, so therefore you're insulting the artist. That's the artistry. You're insulting the artist. It's really stupid. I think it really, really needs to fucking stop, because, I mean, what is the point of it? What's the point of it? You know, some people, I can understand some people don't agree with interracial marriages and relationships. I do. I don't see a damn problem with it. A person's a person, no matter what the fuck they look like. We all look the fucking same on the inside. We all have blood, a heart. We have organs, stomach, and we all have that. Every one of us. Even though we may look different on the outside, different color, different shapes, different sizes, it does not matter. We are all people. We all have a functioning brain. Well, most of us have a functioning brain, are capable of speaking. So what the fuck is the point? I mean, you know, I can understand, you know, it's in the Bible it says, you know, a blue bird does not lay with a red bird. Okay, that's cool. You know, you wanna go with that. You don't wanna you're a white girl. You don't want to be with a black dude. That's cool. I really don't care. But don't go to a point and talk shit about that. You know, that's people's life that you're fucking with. If that's what they want to do, let them fucking do it. It says nothing. It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. If you're not going to do it, then don't do it. If they're going to do it, don't fucking worry about it, because that's them, not you. You feel me? That's their feelings, and you have your feelings. And I say this often. I really do. You cannot feel what other people feel, because that's their feelings. You feel me? It's just, you have your feelings, they have their feelings. You cannot share feelings because they're on two separate people. Two of them. That's really all I have to say. So, stop with the fucking racism, because it's just point out it's retarded. It's ridiculous. And that goes back to the hypocrisy of judgment. You know, you say that being a white man with a white man with a black woman, or a white man with a black man, you know, whatever, they say that, you know, that's wrong, but that's judgment, that both, and seen as a counterpart of evil. That's true, but so is judgment. What the fuck are you doing? Seriously, get a life. Deuces, I'm out.